On this episode, we talk COVID.
Don't you mean candid?
Oh, yeah, we talk candidly about COVID.
Okay, well, COVID needs moisture, so you must be doing great because, let's face it, you have no water.
Yeah, it's nice and dry here. Lake Mead's down to its lowest levels ever. But no, that's not how COVID works, unfortunately. But I am going to get a 140-inch wearable TV.
Okay, isn't that going to hurt your back?
Watch the show. You'll see.
Okay, guess what? Australia is building trash sewers.
Oh, yeah, that's one way to describe them. Yeah, let's see. Sewers, trash. Okay, yeah.
And another car company is getting into the space race.
And see that picture behind you? Scott finally tells us about the pussy behind him.
Hey.
All right. Cat behind him.
Give up on my way home, yeah.
Recording is in progress.
Well, we technically have like 3.5 minutes before we're supposed to start, but if you're ready, I can start it.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's go up here, click on this.
Are you ready? We are live. We are streaming live.
Don't you love it when a plan comes together?
Coming soon to Don't Know Show. Please stand by. Coming soon to Don't Know Show. Live now, STE Funguy streams, a podcast and talk show. There it is. We are live on
Twitch.
On Twitch. So we are live. Live.
And now for something completely different. Oh, that reminds me. We had a little spare time in between the swimming pool and dinner. And we watched the end of Men in Tights again. I forgot how funny that movie is.
Oh, yeah. There's also a special out on Monty Python. They're talking about how they all came together and all. Here come all the notifications. Don't Know Show is live.
Yep, mine should be coming pretty quick here, too.
I'm watching it already. Let's see if it's working. Yep, there it is. It's working. All right.
Twerking? Who's twerking?
Twerking. All right. Still got a couple more minutes before we start the show. So this is all the pre-show talk. But yeah, there's a special. I don't know if it's on Netflix or Hulu, but it's about Monty Python and how they all started together and how they worked on, oh God, somebody else's show before they did the Monty Python show. They actually wrote together for a while.
Did they work with Benny Hill?
No, it wasn't Benny Hill.
Wonder what the other show was.
Dick Cavett show?
Suppose it's possible. I'm thinking that Monty Python was a English show to start with, wasn't it?
Was it Monty Python Before the Flying Circus? Monty Python Before the Flying Circus on Netflix. So there you go. It's on Netflix. Became Monty Python sketch troupe. Did they tell you more? Dang it.
Get in your rope and hang it. Hang it from the highest tree.
Yeah. Darn it. Oh, is it on Amazon? Oh, man, it's on everything here. It's on Amazon.com. So Monty Python Before the Flying Circus. I'm trying to see what show it was. How they parts slowly came together in eventual formation. Yeah, it covers their school days, individual comedy. Don't know. Darn it.
I don't know either.
Don't
which
know.
is terrible
Show
because
know.
I used to love watching that show. There, mine finally came.
There you go. There's your notification.
Like a full minute after yours.
It's got to be Wiki, right? The Wiki's got to have the information on this. Let's try Wiki. Let's add Wiki to that.
Wiki.
Iggy Wiki. All right, are we ready to go? It's 5:30. So, welcome to the Don't Know Show featuring the What Happened to the World guys. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, podcast, and Twitch live stream.
Yay! We're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And we're going to do a disclaimer. Any advice that you might get on finances is strictly for entertainment purposes. Steve or Scott are not recommending the sale of anything, but if you want to go down to crypto.com and click on my link, you can get some free money. I can get some free money, and let's do some crypto because right now the crypto market is on sale. Let me get this going.
I want it
here.
at 99% off so I could actually make money.
So, I mean, these are my favorites. These are the ones I'm watching. Right. And they're going up, but they're lower right now. Like Cardano's on sale.
Hey, these are red. Why are they red?
Ethereum's on sale. Chainlink, XRP's on sale. Those are the ones that I watch that are on sale. Polkadot's on sale right now. Polkadot's a good one. Look, even Dogecoin. Dogecoin's down to 28 cents. Yeah, Matic.
Wow.
Matic's on sale. I don't know how long Matic's going to last. Matic's going to go up, but Matic is one of the ones I don't see surviving. But then here's all your big leaders. 54% today, the sand. So you get on these new ones and you kind of jump on when they jump up pretty quick and then you dump them. You know, you just get on these new ones that come up and you dump them. So go down there. I hope you're putting a link in. I don't know if you have or haven't been putting a link in.
I did on two of them. I don't think I did it on all three.
You need to put it on there for me. So
I should probably put it in the permanent one. That way I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So I'm well diversified. I've got my 401k, my Roth IRA, my E-Trade account.
And I'm diversified too. I have 7 different mattresses.
You're falling behind on inflation.
No.
What do we say inflation was lately?
Because
5.4.
while I sleep on my money, I dream about money and it's reproducing.
Yeah, you're not reproducing.
Don't you do most of the reproduction in bed?
U.S. inflation. So speaking of inflation, I don't know if you saw the news, but Ford Motor Company actually came out public and said they are running at a 20% call out rate in their factories. 20% of their staff does not show up every day. One of the plant managers said, "It's amazing. We even make a car every day."
Yep.
How about you? You went out eating today? Yes.
Yes, we went to Red Robin. Yum.
And did they have enough staff? I should have given you my phone number so you could have got my free burger.
They, of course, did have a sign saying help wanted, but it looked like they were doing okay. The food came out fairly quickly, and
that's good. Did you get extra fries?
I did not.
Why not? Bottomless fries, man.
I know it's bottomless fries, but sometimes you can only eat so much food.
Well, don't order as much. Eat more bottomless fries.
All I ate was their crispy chicken sandwich and with the fries and my drink. That was enough for me.
Yeah, I should have given you my phone number so you could have my free birthday burger.
Yeah, I don't have trouble. Well, I have a Red Robin card, so.
Okay. There it is, my friend. Check that out. 5.4% inflation. So if you're not at least getting 5.5% on your money in your mattress,
you're losing money.
Losing money.
So I'm anticipating that
losing money.
By the time I open up the mattress, if they bread properly, I should be getting, lots more dollars.
You're going to have yeast if it's bread.
Yep. Yeast infections too.
Mold. You're going to have mold.
Well, I can make my own penicillin.
Money.
All right. So I sort of remember this photo from a long time ago.
Which photo?
The one behind you.
Oh, it's just a strip.
Yeah. What's the name of the giant Ferris wheel? It's Giant Ferris wheel.
It's called the Giant Ferris wheel.
It has a name, I'll bet you.
I'll bet you it's called the High Roller.
Ooh.
There you go.
That makes sense with the casinos. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I guess that it's even the right colors to be a poker chip.
And it's still, it changes colors. It's pretty cool. And still
take
largest.
like 20 minutes to go around or something.
Yep. About 23 or something like that. It's still the largest. La 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 la. Still the largest Ferris wheel in the world. Dubai hasn't built theirs yet because of COVID and all that stuff. But yeah,
okay, works for me. So, can you tell what's behind me today?
there's a cat behind you.
Well, technically, it's a kitten.
The Frost Report. That's what it was. It was the Frost Report that the Monty Python. So if you're watching the pre-show, we're talking about Monty Python. Scott watched the end of what? Of what?
Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Tights. Yep. David Frost. You remember who David Frost is, right?
Yes.
Presented by David Frost, the Frost Report. That was the name of the show in England that all the guys worked on before. That's where Ronnie Corbett. I don't know if you remember Ronnie Corbett.
I do not.
Well, if I show you his picture, you'll go.
I remember
oh.
Ronnie Kloje.
If I show you his picture, you'll go, oh yeah, I know Ronnie Corbett. Let me share this. Let me make the picture bigger.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him.
Yeah. So Ronnie Corbett. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. I definitely recognize him, right?
Yeah, that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah. He was on the Frost
It
Report.
was probably the
before-
60s.
Well, don't forget, that was before. Corbett was born in 1930.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Frost Report. When was the Frost Report? Frost Report was.
I don't know. CBS?
Where's the Frost Report, for crying out loud?
I didn't steal it.
Saint in 63. The Frost Report, 1966 to 1967. He was
Told
on-
ya.
So yeah. And then Frost on Sundays in the 70s. Yeah, so that's crazy.
You don't usually get frost in the 70s. It has to be, closer to 34, 35.
I remember him from the Two Ronnie show. The Two Ronnie show in 71 to 87. Remember seeing him in that. I don't know what else I saw him on, but yeah. So there you go. So Ronnie Corbett. But the Frost Report, that's who the guys from
Monty Python.
Monty Python, just trying to go full circle there. So close the Frost Report, close the Monty Python show that says Before the Flying Circus. It's a little slow, but it's interesting to see. What else? So why is the picture of the cat there? Just
It's
out
a
of curiosity.
kitten.
That's not.
He's only about 5 months old.
That's not a kitten. That's huge for a kitten.
That's because she's pregnant already.
What are you
Which
doing
is
to your
why
cat?
Because she was a stray cat that got impregnated by another stray cat that was feeding in our house. When I realized she was pregnant, I said, we'll talk about this later in the show, but she's in my house now. Going to have babies in my house.
Well, we're going to talk about it later in the show. Why can't we talk about it now?
Because it's part of what I've got coming up later.
It's at the very end.
People will want to stay till the end to hear it.
Okay. Well, they'll want to stay to the end to see the video that I have loaded then for the end too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We can't play porn anymore. Oh, no, that's only on OnlyFans, right?
You can again.
Oh, okay.
OnlyFans retracted that.
I would say that'd probably be a good idea because they'd lose 95% of all their people.
Yep. OnlyFans. Let's see if they OnlyFans debate over sex state. Yeah, it's still there. OnlyFans had second thoughts. Why OnlyFans had second thoughts on banning stuff 7 hours ago. So
Yeah.
the
Okay.
5 days looked like Britain's most successful startup was on the verge of make break gamble. OnlyFans subscribed to the network. Site shorthanded. The site's name has become shorthand for homegrown pornography. Yeah, looks like they suspended the suspension. So they're not going to suspend all those.
Is that like from the Department of the Redundancy Department? They suspended the suspension?
Who knows? But yep, it's looks like there's more news on that. So, oh boy,
Rad.
we can do our OnlyFans stuff again.
Yay.
Yay!
I needed to make money coming up in the fall.
All right, are you? All right, cool. Well, speaking of falling, United Airlines started, then Delta took over. I don't know what this is going to do to our airfare and the availability of planes because of more of a shortage in staff.
Okay.
So okay, so Delta will charge unvaccinated employees $200 a month.
Okay.
That's right. If you work for Delta Airlines and are on the company health plan, it's going to cost you additional $200 a month if you don't have a vaccination.
Okay.
It is necessary because the average hospital stay for the virus of the airline costs $50,000.
Yep.
So the CEO, Ed Bassett, said that employees who have been hospitalized for the virus in recent weeks were not fully vaccinated. So Delta stopped short of matching United Airlines, which require employees to be vaccinated starting September 27th or face termination. However, the $200 a monthly surcharge, which starts in November, may have the same effect. And it's only for the employees who are on the health care for them.
Right.
If you're not on the health care, they're not charging you additional $200. So I'm like,
well,
that's kinda,
apparently I'm assuming it's going for the health care fees, you know?
right. Well, that's what they're saying, but still, I mean, so 75% of Delta's employees are vaccinated, is what it says. So
Because
that's
Delta is ready when you are.
Yep.
Or is
It's
it
close to 100%
Delta Dawn? What's that flower you
you
have?
have
on?
on. Could it be a faded rose from days gone by?
It could be.
And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to that mansion in the sky? Why do we know that song? God, that is so bad.
Duh. It's our generation. Ah!
Generation, yeah, not bad.
Although on the bus run I did over the weekend, I had some younger people, 20 somethings and early 30s.
Yep.
And they knew a lot of that music, and it shocked me that they knew it.
You think that's because of YouTube and on Twitter?
I think it has more to do with TikTok, because I noticed there is
That's doing older songs.
a lot of them are using the older songs to do their new stuff to make a bigger splash. So people are hearing it now.
Wow. Yeah, I deleted TikTok when they came out with their last. Well, I don't know last, but their recent over the summer or spring terms of service that says we will be recording everything on your phone. We will be recording every keystroke, no matter what app it is. We're going to record all the stuff that you're doing on your phone. I'm like, nope, thank you. Sorry. I do banking on my phone. I have my crypto on my phone. I'm like, nah, not going to happen.
That sounds fishy to me.
Not going to happen. Well, what do you mean fishy in which way?
As in they can't do that because that's illegal.
Yes, they can. They just told you they were doing it. They can do that. Okay. So what do you think that whatchamacallit is doing? Facebook and Amazon and all those when you go on
sued by the federal government for being a monopoly,
and you see the targeted apps or targeted commercials, is because when you talk about it, you don't have to search for it anymore. You just
right?
Talk about
It's
it.
true.
Talk about it. So good news here. It does look like our cases are going down. I'm not sure why.
In Las Vegas?
Yeah. Why did I jump to this from this subject? Oh, because it's still the same subject. But see, it's starting to go down a little bit there.
Well, there you go.
Kind of weird. Yeah, new cases. I like the new cases here. 0.
But
then 1,000. 0. My birthday had 0 cases. Look at that.
Well, yeah.
0. So who knows? It looks like it's going down, not as fast as we'd like it to go down, not as fast as it went down over here.
Yeah, because Susie's on my ass. We need a vacation because ours got canceled. So we haven't had a vacation in like 6 years.
Well, COVID hasn't been for 6 years.
No, but our first vacation in 6 years was canceled because of COVID.
Well, where are you going to go, dude?
Well, that's the problem. She says, well, if we can't fly somewhere else, can we just go to like Florida? I'm like, well, let's see. They're the third worst in the nation right now with the D variant or variant, whatever it's called, Delta variant. So no, I'm not going to Florida.
Let's see if I got to get a national COVID numbers map here.
I don't know. It's just goofy. And I just had another idiot over the weekend say that COVID's a hoax. It's like, oh my God, this is not just an American. Oh, he says it's going to go away as soon as the midterms happen because it's all a political hoax. And I'm like, this is a worldwide thing. It has nothing to do with just the United States.
Yeah. Jeannie says, come visit me, but I'm busy. So it might not be, but you could come up. But check this out here. I went to here, United States at a glance. This is the CDC.gov. All right. Total cases, total deaths, 74% of adults in at least one vaccination. There. Look at this. Community transmission. Red is high. Look at the map.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no longer any place in this country that is not red.
Yeah, where are you gonna go? Red. What the hell?
So yes,
Okay.
that's and yes, Jeannie. Actually, we had thought we talked about that because we have never been to Vegas.
Right.
But
it would be
but
cool.
Susie's really nervous that I'm going to gamble away everything. It's like, no, it's not what I do. I go into a casino with $40 in my pocket and no wallet with no cards to get it anymore.
Well, I got
That's
some
all I
bad news
do.
for you. $40 ain't gonna cut it anymore.
Wow.
Post COVID, because the most of the tables I'm looking at are like 15 and higher,
Right.
and they're going to all the electronic tables now. They've got. Let me see if I can find one.
Yeah, I noticed that we went to a different Walmart and 85% of the cash registers were self-service.
Well, they can't get enough people to work in these places, so
That's
they're just
correct.
opening up the. They're just
Self-service
opening
stuff,
up
yep.
the self-service stuff.
They did that at my local grocery store and they didn't want to do it. And people got mad about them. They say, hey, we cannot get people to work. If we can't get people to work, you're going to stand in line for an hour to check out. That's
Right.
not acceptable.
Well, no, you can't. You can't get people to work. People aren't at the stores. They're not working. So I'm trying to get to. Here you go. So check this out. Hopefully it's a good
Check
video.
it out.
Place your bets. So you place the bets on your little things going around this table, and there's real dice on the table.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Just casino sounds right. There's your bet. Right, so you can bet all that stuff.
I like all the ringing.
Yeah, but look at you're throwing your dice. You're actually throwing real dice on this glass table. Kind of weird.
Which is, again, you're right. It's kind of weird because that means you're touching the dice.
Yeah, so the guy threw them. See, real dice. 3 dice, 4 KB. Marked it over there. But you can do it with less dealers at the table. The sound's not really helping.
No, it's
But there they
not.
are, people placing bets, right? So that guy just put a couple on the field. I don't see anybody pressing there. 5's the point, no more bets. So he shoots the dice over, third roll, sends it over there. Guy's going to grab it, throw it right at us. See how the table kind of blanks out there? Boom, and it rolls. And the number is 6. I think it was a 6. Yeah, 6. 6 lights up. Weird, huh?
It is weird.
Playing on a video screen. So I'm like, wow. So they've got that now. They've always had the blackjack ones, which are weird. You know, the video blackjack ones. You've seen those, right?
Yes.
Cool. So, so what are we doing? Are we back on the show subject yet?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, we did. We did Delta. We did. So Delta is down. So the water level has dropped a little bit here in Nevada.
It has. We're only 8 inches below.
Yeah. I like this picture. Water went down a little.
Just yeah, just a little.
It's, no boats. No kidding. No kidding.
All right, this is really kind of strange. My main screen just says we're offline, but my secondary screen, which is
I'm
off to
watching
the
this.
side, is showing it still live. But that's
No,
just
I'm watching
weird.
this.
Yeah,
So it says,
and I was
live
able to type.
Yeah, it said my up over there. But look, you see that white line there? That's
Yes.
where the water used to be up to.
Right. Danger, keep off wall.
Yeah.
So that means you should just leap over it, correct?
Look at this. Used to be buoys there. Crazy. Stop, AP. Launch your own risk, low water levels. Yeah. You hit stuff. I mean, look at how far down that is. That was never that far down before. The docks are floating. I mean, the docks are about a mile from where all the houses are now. Look at this.
Right. Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
insane.
You used to be able to bring boats up in here. Look at that here. So here's where the marina used to be. Way up here.
Right.
See that? And then they kept building and building and building and building and building the ramp to launch. Look how far down that is now.
Yep. Well,
There's
it's across the two things. It's not only unbelievably hot, you've got all the fires, and they're probably scooping water out for the fires.
No, I wish.
Not from that lake.
Yeah, not from this lake. There's no water to. But yeah, isn't that crazy?
It is.
That's crazy. So,
Hey, look who's here. Mrs. Casey Marie from New Zealand. Yay!
cool. So you're here. I'm here. Jeannie's here. And Casey Marie's here. So cool.
At one point, we got up to 9. I don't know. It
Chase
fluctuates.
them all away.
Yeah.
But people zipping in, zipping out. But that's cool. But yeah, that's kind of crazy that we're running out of water. And the only way to really do this is stop giving it to California. So we'll see what happens.
Here's
but-
what I don't understand. Everything, granted, I was not an A student. I was a B student, but still, I was taught that water cannot be destroyed. If you boil it, it turns to steam, goes in the atmosphere, it rains and comes back down. If you freeze it, it turns to ice. When it melts, it turns back to water. So water doesn't go away. So where the hell is it all going?
In the ocean.
But the oceans are they
It's all
rising?
salty.
Yeah.
It's all salty.
We just got an awesome compliment. We should put that on one of our shirts too.
Yeah, we'll have to add that to the shirts. Thank you. We appreciate that. Sometimes we wonder about our content, but it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, the reason we do this is because remember, or don't remember, for those of you who go on a tour for the dam, when you go on a dam tour, you got to take the damn stairs down. Sometimes you can take the damn elevator, but they've got a damn tour guide there, and he tells a lot of damn jokes. But the dam was put there to regulate the upper and lower basin for water. It was
Okay.
not there to generate power. It was not there to do anything. But Lake Mead and Lake Powell divvied up the legal agreement for 7 Colorado River basin states. Okay. And they agreed to how much water each gets. And that's what that's for. So under the 2019 drought contingency plan, Arizona, Nevada, California, and Mexico agreed to give up their shares of water to maintain the water levels at Lake Mead. The voluntary measures weren't enough to prevent the shortages. So
Right.
there it is.
Well, and then, at some point we're going to end up getting rain and then we'll start flooding. We'll go like, why were we complaining when it was dry? Oh, that's because
Well,
it's the nature of the beast.
This is the lowest it's ever been since the 1950s.
I'm curious if August is going to be like July, the hottest on recorded history for the entire
We gotta look that
planet.
up. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe how hot it is. I mean, it's still you guys are what in the 80s and 90s still with
We've been in the 90s for the past 3 weeks, with the exception of maybe 4 days out of 3 weeks.
It's supposed to be getting cold, and it's not getting cold, folks.
No.
It is nasty.
Although once it gets cold, it's probably going to be super cold, and we're going to like what the hell? Because that's what they say. This climate change problem is all about extremes. It's creating extremes. It's not just hot; it's also cold.
And then you got Ida, who's trying to wipe out New Orleans.
You
saw
know,
that, right? The
yeah,
hurricane?
yeah. I like Orida better.
Or Ida. You eat
Yeah,
her?
they make the tater tots and stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm looking at like we're 109, and then across the country, Detroit's 90. Detroit Freaking Detroit is 90. That's crazy. Minneapolis is 87 or 78. Sorry, dyslexia boy here. 78.
Yeah, they're not allowed to keep any of their little cans of soda outside anymore.
It's crazy. The mini sodas.
Yeah, the mini sodas.
Land of
They
10,000 lakes.
explode.
Why is it the land of 10,000 lakes, Scott?
Because they were too lazy to name the rest of them, and now that
Right,
they
'cause
have,
there's
they
more
don't
than
want to change the
10,000.
plates.
Yeah, there's more than 10,000 lakes, but they have over 10,000 named lakes.
Yeah,
That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I say cuckoo bonkers.
Cuckoo bonkers.
So, anywho's, since it's so dry and so hot, people are staying inside more in their air conditioning. So
Yes,
what
which
I'm
means
kind
your
of
electric
curious
bills are
about,
higher.
well, yes. So what I'm kind of curious about is why is it that they don't make a 140-inch TV screen?
They do make 140-inch TV screens.
They do?
Yeah, and they're super expensive. Let me see if I can find some.
Oh,
140-inch TV.
let's see what Steve comes up with for us.
Okay. They're not that bad. They've come down in price, if this is right. Oh, it's only 86. All right, hang on. Where are you? I can't share the screen. Screen. Share screen.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad, folks, but I gave Steve a great segue for the next subject matter, and instead of going with it, he decided to change it.
What? We're talking about the big screen TVs.
Right.
Look at the price of this. There it is. Oh, here you go. 16,000. There you go.
Yes, they call
16,000.
it the wall.
Yeah, see the wall
But what would be better than having a 140-inch TV screen eating up an entire wall?
for $16,000.
Right.
Oh, look, there's one here that you get upwards of $300,000.
Ooh.
Why can't we get something cheaper?
Because it's a micro LED.
Why can't we get something for how much was it? $250? What was the price? Do you remember?
Let's see. Did they have a price on it?
Heck, you can buy the new TCL, new 20 Pro 5G for
$700.
Oh yeah. But
And in Australia, they're $8.99.
$899.
$8.99. So
Any
Mrs. Casey Marie,
color.
you can buy a set of these wonderful new things. I'm talking. Why am I talking? Because I just watched Dukes of Hazzard too, so I'm talking in a stupid accent. Anyway, there is a brand new.
Am I sharing this?
Go ahead.
Am I sharing this?
Why not?
I thought I shared it, but I guess I did.
They're called TLC's Nextwear G Cinema glasses.
Yeah,
It's
check
like
these
having a
glasses.
140-inch TV in your room on your face for only $700.
Now I've done it. I've done the projector thing, Case. So projector thing's pretty cool. However, if this is legit for this price, because projectors, the problem with projectors is the bulbs do burn out, and if
Correct.
you don't replace the bulbs all the time, they tend to work on the power boards. Then the power boards start going bad.
Yes,
And
and
then the whole
they're
projector's
really
bad.
expensive.
Yeah. So then you got to buy a new projector. Whereas if this thing is legit for this and the price is coming down, I mean, I'd buy two of these for, the two people playing the game, or if everybody in your family's got their own.
Exactly.
The plus you can lay down and the screen's still in front of you. So that's cool. But these could be good.
Yeah, I'm that's something I would consider.
I would totally consider this. Lightweight, portable, take it with you, plug it into your phone, plug it in your computer.
I'm just thinking what I could do with my game.
Yep. Well, and yeah, and Case point out on the projector, unless you get a good projector, not good either. And it also matters on the material that you project it on. So there is a paint you can go buy. I forget the name of the company that does it. The Don't Know Show doesn't know, but it has glass beads in the paint, and you actually paint it on your wall, and then it's more reflective. So that works better for a projector too. So
Exactly.
she likes to watch movies in VR. See, I've not been able to do that too, but yeah, going to movies, but like on your own couch, especially if you get the popcorn smell. You get the popcorn smell, then you're good. I always like that.
Yeah, I remember one of my neighbors in the apartment complex when we were in Schaumburg. They used to the mother would do that all the time. While they were watching TV or playing games, if she wanted them all downstairs, she'd put a microwave popcorn bag in the microwave.
Yeah,
and 3 minutes later, everybody was downstairs.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The smell of popcorn really does permeate your house quickly.
It does smell good.
It does. I remember when we worked at one of the convenience stores I worked at, that was the whole trick. They would constantly make fresh popcorn because it would make people hungry and then they'd buy stuff.
Yeah.
And popcorn is relatively cheap to make.
That's why there's peanuts and pretzels on the bar. What do peanuts and pretzels predominantly have on them?
Salt.
Salt. And it makes you more thirsty.
Makes you more thirsty.
It's a clever idea.
Speaking of thirsty, I'm thirsty right now, and I forgot to get a soda.
The Don't Know Show knows that.
Or tea. No, I drink tea for the show, not soda.
Tea?
Yeah, but guess what time it is?
I have no idea. What time is it?
It's the midway point.
Already? Do I have to change show subjects already?
Already.
All right, so let's take all of these here. Holy cow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, folks, our subject board today is extraordinarily large.
Scott got upset with me that I wasn't putting enough subjects in, and I just cranked off a bunch of them.
Well, I didn't get upset with you. It was just on the weekend that I was absolutely nutso insano. There wasn't anything there. I'm like, holy crap.
There we go, paste.
And this week I had time. I actually took most of the day. I only worked 2.5 hours today.
How did that happen?
All I had to do is clean buses and park them. That's it.
Oh, nice. How are the buses doing? Are they clean? Air conditioning working on any of them yet?
Everything is functioning well enough to get by. I still have to wait till off season because some of the stuff has to be tore apart and redone.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to talk about the cat at the end of the show, but we should tease it again.
Exactly.
So the request was, now that's a stray cat, you said.
It is.
So which one? Is it the drummer, the guitar player?
Exactly. It is neither. It is the washboard player. Yes, you didn't know there was a washboard player in the Stray Cats, did you?
The Stray Cats band. I think
we have not named her yet.
I think he's the drummer. But yeah, Scott rescued that cat, apparently. But apparently we're not allowed to talk about it till the end of the show. So you're going to have to hang around for another half hour to figure out what the heck.
Yep, you're going to have to. However, we're going to talk about it right now, too.
How we're going to talk about what? We're going to talk about.
Well, my genuine positivity message, which is what time it is.
Oh, it's time for the genuine positivity message. Okay.
When you take in a stray kitten that has already been impregnated by another stray cat, you are not only giving her a chance at a better life, you have the opportunity to save those kittens from the same type of stray existence.
Yeah, that's weird. So, all right, now, so for people to understand it, Scott lives in a rural farm community, and cats.
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, yes, there's
more
farms
than a suburb,
fairly close
but,
by. Yes.
I mean, he's not living on the farm, and it's not all farmland. He's in a.
We're off of Delavan Lake, so there's subdivisions all the way around the lake. We're on the edge of the subdivisions
and touristy things.
Yes.
But then there's farms across the street from you.
No.
Oh, not anymore?
No. Across the street is still houses. You have to go.
I thought it was like on a diagonal when the road split as you're going north.
Yeah. Well, there are farms down literally half a mile each direction from my house, but we're so close to the lake. Literally, if I walk out my back gate in my house, I have only 2 neighbors' houses before I get down to the lake. So you just can't see it because there's a ridge there.
Casey didn't know about the stray cats and the stray cat strut.
Yeah, the stray cat strut. One of the hot. Yeah. Oh, what a great song.
Brian Setzer is rockabilly. It's a rockabilly band. But Brian Setzer does the Brian Setzer Orchestra. That's really good. Yep. So it was Brian Setzer, Lee Rocker, and Jim Fanton, Jim Phantom, Jim. I gotta look it up. The guy,
I'm terrible with the names of
went
band
by,
members.
he went by some weird name. Oh, Slim Jim Phantom.
There you go.
He was the drummer and washboard player. But
Go
yeah,
figure.
and they've had a few other guys, pop in, but those guys are still in the band. They're like Brian Setzer, Lee Rocker. They're like current, like for 2018, they went back out on tour and that. But if you ever get a chance to listen to Brian Setzer's Orchestra, that's
He's
great.
a mid 80s kid.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not my daughter, are you? Ah!
No. So yeah, Stray Cat. Let's see. Stray Cats came out when? In 81. So there you go. And then I don't know when the Brian Setzer Orchestra
90s.
started. Was it 90s?
Yeah. Because I used
Brian
to sing
Setzer
some of his stuff at
Orchestra.
karaoke, and I started karaoke in 94.
Trying to find that Brian Setzer Orchestra. Yeah, 94. The first one, Brian Setzer Orchestra in Hollywood, 1994.
Yeah, I'm
There you
trying to
go.
think what his biggest one was. Was he Zoot Suit Riot?
The jump
Jump, Jive, and Wail.
Yeah,
Yep,
but that's not the name of the song.
it is.
Oh,
Jump, Jive, and Wail. I did that one.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's a good one.
Yeah, I did 3 of those songs. I did Jump, Jive, and Wail, You and Me in the Bottle Makes 3, and oh God, I'm having a brain fart. I did
Oh,
3
no.
swing dance tunes, and I used to sing them specifically. I do them at weddings and stuff because it would get the people to dance.
Cool.
Because I'd go out there, with my cordless mic out on the dance floor, sing the song and work people into dancing with it. It was awesome.
Huh.
And I did You and Me in the Bottle Makes 3 at the end of the night
Okay.
for a special reason. You have to know the song to understand it.
So you remember when we talked about garbage removal in
In the ocean with the yacht, a super
in the yacht,
that-
but then we talked about garbage removal in
was it Norway?
Brazil, Norway, Brazil. No, it wasn't Brazil. Well, I don't remember where it was. Where they had the bins with that they lifted in and out of the ground.
Right.
Apparently, Australia is trying to take it one step further. So Casey Marie, you're going to have to go get some pictures for us. You're going to have to take the boat over and take a
They
look at
don't
these,
take the boat; they swim because they're tough.
these tunnels. So in mid-June, Australia launched its first underground automated waste collection system. That's right. It's a bunch of tubes. So
Yep.
so when you
Tubes, glorious tubes.
so yeah, where is the? Let's see if I get some pictures here. So this is not as good. Is this Australia?
I don't know, but what you're doing with that, I'll be right back. I need a drink real bad.
Well, I'm doing this while I'm not talking. You're going to leave. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and leave. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're going to leave. All right. So this is supposed to be. Is this it? I don't know. But I'm gonna bring this up. It's probably the wrong city here. So I'm going to share this. But the ones that we talked about, all the garbage bins just went underground and they came up. And they had to empty them, drive a truck over there, drive around a truck. This is a full system.
Oh, it's like a pneumatic tubes at a
It's like
bank,
a
only
tube,
underground
yeah.
instead of above ground.
Yeah. So it's like the sewer system with water, but instead of water, it's just going to be pushing garbage via air. So the air comes in and then pushes down the tube. But yeah, look at that. And then it comes through the tube and then into the recycling plant. And that's what they built in Australia, or are building in Australia, which is so weird.
All right, now I know why these were on sale.
Why? What were on sale?
My teas.
Why are they outdated?
Oh yeah, May 31st.
May 31st?
Yep,
Does the sealed tea go bad though?
I could taste the plastic bottle.
So we've talked about this before, and there is no expiration date on food.
Yeah, it's a Best Buy.
So
In other
yeah,
words,
Best
they
Buy.
guarantee that the taste that you're
Well-
expecting is good to that date,
Not even that it is at optimal taste, but it's also when they feel you should buy more. You've had the product long enough. You should have used up what you bought. So now go buy more. Seriously. Yes, that's what they say. The Don't Know Show alleges that they are saying that to get you to buy more. I'm trying to see if I have a freshness date on mine.
No, I do know that whenever I drink anything out of a plastic bottle that is getting older, I can taste the plastic in the beverage. When it's fresh, you don't taste the beverage. You don't taste the plastic.
Taste the plastic because the beverage is still good. So
Seattle should do that. They're looking for can with sensors.
There's a lot of cities that are going to start doing this. The pipe dreams is going to do this. Collect. I mean, why not more sewers? You got Elon Musk
with his boring company,
who wants to. Well, when he was in the spaceship, he wants to put all the factories in space and just have them orbiting, and then all the pollution just goes in outer space instead of here. So you want
okay. First of all, there's no doubt in my mind that there's going to be orbital stations building stuff. It's going to happen.
Yeah. And then I can't. So there's New Zealand still locked down. Case Marie says they're still locked down till Wednesday. Man. Well, did I show where we were? Did I bring that up on the CDC, or did I not? I don't remember.
Yeah, yes, you did.
Okay. That was part of the beginning of the show. Okay. So I didn't put the map up. Yeah, that's right. That was part of the beginning of the show. It was weird. It was weird. So I guess this, if you can't see the garbage because it's underground, what the hell?
Well, part of the other problem is above ground, things are, you've got Mother Nature. You have high winds can blow garbage around. You have heat that make the garbage stink. You have freezing cold temperatures that make it hard for the trash collectors to collect.
Well,
so by going underground,
what I want to know is what happens when the system
jams, you're screwed. Right. And here's the other problem. Like right now, we're having some major construction on roads that were built not that long ago, but they're tearing them up because the sewers went bad or the piping on the road went bad.
Well, our roads just went bad. There's been so much traffic. Like I forgot how long the road was supposed to last. But in Nevada, it didn't last that long. So it's all ripped up around downtown. So downtown's completely ripped up. But they're saying that this EVAC system, NVAC, that the stuff's going to travel at 50 miles an hour. The NVAC system, which is designed in Sweden, is already used in Disneyland. Oh,
yes.
So Disneyland's actually using it. Oh, good for them. So, okay. Well, I guess we're good. We're just going to be shooting garbage. I guess we're just going to be shooting garbage 50 miles an hour down underneath the
dude, you're full of garbage.
That's just crazy. I don't know. But there you go. So Australia jumping on the bandwagon. Load of rubbish that shoots trash out of your home at 50 miles an hour. I mean, you got to figure if they can do this, it's got to save on all the trucks that are driving around, right? I mean, I don't know.
That's the other thing, right? Carbon footprint is lowered. So,
yep. But how do you
and apparently it's going to go to different. I did not read this whole article because there just wasn't enough time. But I know from experience that right now they are trying to create more recycling centers. It has not been profitable to recycle in this country for a very long time. But as prices are going up again, it is going to become profitable again, especially with the newer technology. Our recycling plant here in our area, they used pneumatic systems to sort through the recyclables as they are unloaded from the trucks. Literally, it comes down this giant conveyor belt with a flat end, and air jets shoot out at certain pressure points. It starts out really low pressure, so it blows the lighter weight stuff until you get to the very end when you got the heavier stuff. And apparently, it's very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Efficient. It's a very efficient system.
Well, it is efficient, and they've got the cameras on the belts now and the magnetizer things that can do things.
So things that are, some recyclable is profitable. Certain metals are profitable. Plastics, depending on which plastic, is semi-profitable. Obviously, aluminum is their best. They love aluminum.
Well, I want to know why cardboard isn't so. Is it that hard to melt? Is it that hard to melt cardboard back down and make it cardboard again?
No, actually, it's fine. The problem is there's just so much of it. It's not a profit maker for them. It's just
but
there.
there's a shortage of cardboard. There's a shortage of cardboard, and we got all this cardboard because everybody's ordering stuff from home. So that's
Right.
why all this stuff is happening.
Oh, that's again the don't know show. I have not seen any stats on this, but I'm going to go ding, 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 because I know so many people that refuse to recycle. So,
okay, I'm trying to recycle, and they won't buy our stuff.
well, here's what I'm thinking. The reason there's a shortage is because people are just throwing all these boxes right in the garbage instead of, recycling. And yes, it does have to be clean, which means pizza boxes that have grease on them, they do not want.
Yeah, but I've got a factory, and I have a hard time getting rid of. I got to pay to get it out of there.
That's weird.
Yeah. So.
But
Yeah.
I do know that on a pizza box, usually the lid, because they put those little plastic things in the middle, usually the lid stays clean. So if
Tables?
your lid stays clean, cut the lid off, recycle the lid, throw the other stuff in the garbage, except the little plastic thing, which is also recyclable.
Yay. Hey, so okay. So that's recycling. If you were Branson,
Yes,
would you have an inferiority complex?
I would not, because not only would I have an awful lot of money, I'd have a lot of women chasing me. So I don't think I'd have any kind of inferiority complex.
Well, Bezos and Musk have a new rival.
Oh,
Bezos
Elon
and
Musk,
Musk.
not
Elon Musk
not the Musk you spray
and
on.
Jeff
Okay.
Bezos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the high. Well, what about Virgin? Wasn't Virgin the first one in outer space?
Well, yeah, because you're virgin till the first time, right? So that makes sense.
Right. So they were the first ones in space. So guess who just joined the space race?
Well, since you said Branson, it must be Branson.
Okay, he was Blue Origin. He's the one who was in space first.
All
But
right.
they didn't mention him in the story. They mentioned Musk and Bezos, therefore Branson has a complex. So Branson has a space race. Bezos has a space race. Elon Musk has a space race. Who now is going to come in and join the space race?
All right. Let's see. Who have we not had? Make any
I'll give
kind
you a
of
hint. It's a car manufacturer.
really?
Yeah,
Is it American or foreign?
obviously foreign.
How about Tesla?
Okay. Okay. The Don't Know Show. Could you guys help me? Could you please explain to Scott who owns Tesla?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, Elon does.
You are.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
give you a hint. He was a doctor.
Ooh,
He owned the
Dr.
company, and people pronounce his last name two different ways.
Dr. Spock?
Dr. Spock does not have a car company. No guesses.
No.
Yeah, Jeannie. Hello, anybody home?
Is he home?
Yeah, Scott. Come on, man.
Well, let's see. Who are your big
Who are
four?
your famous performance car companies? The Don't Know
Well,
Show,
You got Jaguar,
right? But there's no
Porsche.
doctors. Oh, who?
Porsche,
Dr. Porsche?
Dr. Porsche.
Really? Is it Porsche or Porsche? How do you pronounce it?
It's Porsche.
It's Dr.
We call him
Porsche.
Porsche in the States, but it's pronounced Porsche.
He is doctor, right? Dr. Porsche. Ferdinand.
No,
Was it?
Ferdinand is the bull from the animated movie.
No, it's Ferdinand Porsche.
Oh, okay.
You're not helping. Hello, anybody home?
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to be obnoxious, and I'm succeeding.
Yeah, but I don't think he was a doctor, like a medical doctor. I think he's a doctor of like engineering or something like that.
I'm not sure.
I know he was like a really smart guy because obviously he did
All right.
Imperial
now-
Polytechnic College in Czechoslovakia. So he graduated with the degree there. I'm going to say Dr. Porsche.
okay. Works for me.
So there you go. So Porsche's joining the race. And they say they can do it cheaper. Cheaper than Blue Origin, cheaper than SpaceX. cheaper than Virgin. What do you think about that?
Interesting.
So
I'm
they're
curious
saying that-
how they think they can do that cheaper, unless they've come up with some kind of technology because they weren't in the race per se. It gave them a chance to see what they were doing where they made mistakes and maybe improved on them. So now they don't have to spend all that money to.
Well, what is the one thing that Kevin always says from Shark Tank? He goes, "I'll be the second one in there, and I'll just come in there with money and blow you guys away. And you guys made all the mistakes, and thank you very much for that. Now I'm going to go in there and go there."
Exactly.
But yeah, with all the fresh electronics and everything in the software, they could probably, not all development make it better.
I'm surprised Ferrari didn't get into it.
Ferrari's busy doing commercials for Microsoft.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just saw the Ford Ferrari versus Ferrari movie for the first time, and I never correlated that because I grew up during that when all that was happening. And I vaguely remember some of it, but my brother was into the mechanics. I was not.
Right.
So, but I like driving fast cars. So, but my car was the 1976 Pontiac Trans Am. That's what I like to race with.
Yeah. So, well, if that's the case, then electronic cars have got to be getting cheaper, right?
That's everything's supposed to lead that way. Yes.
So they're saying that by 2027, electronic cars will be cheaper to produce than fossil fuel vehicles.
That would be kind of
Right.
interesting. But then again, when you're buying a fossil fuel pickup truck that is $65,000 freaking dollars for a truck,
right? Pretty
it's just
expensive.
ridiculous.
But the big thing is the cost of the batteries, right? The cost of batteries is going down, therefore the price of the car
Right.
is going to go down. And it's one of the big things. As they get the battery technology down, they'll be able to do better things. My question for you, though, is how are they going to build up the infrastructure for all these charging stations? Because it's
Yeah.
not like a current gas station where you hop in and hop out. Batteries take 20, 30 minutes to charge.
Yes.
So if you're in line, you're there. If you're in line, not even like if you're not at the pump, you're at least there for an hour because a half hour the guy in front of you and the guy, there.
Okay.
So,
I completely forgot to put this on a subject thing, but I actually was working with some people who are involved in that particular subject right now. They
meaning-
are already putting units in hotel and resort areas all around the country. They are working to work with places like Costco that have gas pumps and putting units out there.
I've seen them in Walmart's. Walmart's
Yep.
trying to put them in there.
Because when you go into these stores, you're in there that long anyway. So it makes perfect sense. Nobody can go into,
Right. But then that's
I
even
shouldn't say
worse.
nobody. You can obviously walk in, buy one thing and walk out. But when you go to Costco, you're usually there for half an hour to an hour.
But that's even worse because then you're unattended. And if you're charged, then.
Well,
what I mean?
apparently they're going to be putting them in the parking areas, not,
Right. In the parking areas. Exactly.
right. Instead of,
Follow along. I go to charge my vehicle.
right.
I put it on a charger and I go to shop.
Yes.
I'm still shopping. My car is done charging.
Yes.
It's still taking up the space.
Correct. But they're planning on making them cost effective so that they could have, 30 to, they'll build just like at the Abbey Resort. They started with one charger. They now have 5. As the demand grew and they were making their money, they bought another unit and then they bought another unit. That's what they're planning on doing in the parking lots of these massive shopping centers. They'll start with just a couple to go. And then as they start getting filled up regularly, they'll buy a few more. And the prices they're supposed to drop to make it efficient to do that.
So do you remember the electric buses
The
Where they
ones
had-
like the trolleys where they went on the wires above you.
where the wire goes up above? Yeah.
Yes.
Guess what Germany's doing?
Are they going back to that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check out this picture.
I'm kind of surprised. They
The
must have
wires-
fixed. Yep. I've seen those.
So they want to make the highways electric.
Yes. On commercial vehicles, it makes sense because they're tall enough that, they could bring it down low enough so it's right. When the vehicles go underneath it, they can still fit underneath bridges.
Remember seeing that?
Yep. That's pretty awesome.
Obviously, that wouldn't work for a car. Imagine that arm being up there.
Yeah, it'd be way too low. You look stupid.
I mean, I guess it could work, but look at that. That's crazy.
But then again, cars don't weigh as much. They're not going for as long of a distance. The regular battery with your own self-charging, you're not going that far. A truck driver will average 500 miles in a work day. So they would have to have that constant power to make it feasible.
No, that's all the pictures I have. So kind of crazy, kind of, sort of.
Yep.
So.
All right. Well, we're coming up on the end of the show.
There we go. There we go. That was weird. All right. So let me take a look at what subjects haven't we done here? All right. So
a few.
That one. I'm going to cut all those. Cut. And I'll paste those in.
Cut it out. That's what he did, right?
Yep. Cut it out. Why is that not? There we go.
What happened to all the other ones that you cut out? Where'd they go?
What other ones?
There were a couple from the first half of the show that you took out. I thought you
put them in the bottom.
Okay.
They're there.
I'll take your word for it, son.
You're going to have to take my word for it because you're not taking inventory, so you don't know.
That's right.
All right. So highways are electric. I guess we're out of time already. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So the question for you is, do I play this first or do I let you do your story first?
Which makes more sense to you? You know how it would work.
I don't know how it would work. That's the problem. So let's do this. So we have our word of the week.
Yes.
And Scott's cat, and it's going to carry us all to the end here.
Right.
So there it is. You see it?
I see a blank screen.
Bob Barker reminding you, help control the pet population. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Goodbye, everybody.
Folks, help control the pet population. Don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered. See you next time on Price is Right. Bye-bye.
There you go.
All right. Well, as I'm sure you know, words from the past have been modified into new words for the current present. The new thing is not spay or neuter. They call it spay neuter. It's still two separate words, but they don't put the or in the middle. It's the two most important words reminding you of your responsibility to either spay or neuter your pets so they have a longer, healthier, and less stressful life.
Right. Well, spaying was traditionally for females.
Correct.
I don't know why they call it spaying. Spaying involves removing. They remove the uterus of the ovaries.
Correct.
So I'm not sure the definition. I'm not like a definition of spay. And then neuter just means neuter, and they take the neuters out.
Yes, so sort of. Yeah. They just cut them off and sew it up.
So tell us about the cat now. So you probably
All
should
right.
tell us about the cat.
Yes, this cat showed up when about basically 3 months ago. Just started coming here, and we knew she was a stray or dumper. We don't know if she was born in the wild or somebody just dumped her. That happens a lot out here, which is very frustrating. Very friendly, just like Putty, the other cat that I rescued from the same way. Came out and, we feed a couple stray cats. We also feed our possum because we like our possum because our possum eats ticks and we like that. So it kept eating. And then we noticed that the oldest stray, Redbeard, we call him Redbeard, he is a tough old bird. He won't let you touch him, but he finally trusts us enough to get within 3 feet of us because we're feeding him all the time. We're pretty sure that he got her. And because we heard a couple, what happens when they make those weird noises and stuff. And then I
don't know. I'm not hanging around the back alleys of the cat world.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to take your word for what cats sound like when they're doing it.
But I was kind of surprised. I didn't think that she could get pregnant at that age. I found out cats or kittens can get pregnant starting at 4 months old. So she's like 5 months old. That's it. She's little and you can see how pregnant she is already. So I decided to let her in the house. She wanted to come in the house. She's comfortable in the house. The
Hold
other
on.
cats.
Hold on. I got to start the episode. This week on 4 Months and Pregnant, Scott talks about what's the cat's name?
I haven't named her in case I give her up.
We have a new girl
I know.
that we don't have a name of yet. So let's now continue on with this week's episode of 4 Months and Pregnant.
There you go. So because of that, we're going to keep her till she has the kittens. And then, of course, you have to wait. I think it's 8 weeks before you can do anything about it. And we're going to make sure they're all spayed and neuter after that before we give them away. Penny the kitten. There you go.
They're going to dump her.
So we're
Penny?
not going to dump her. We'll
Penny
probably
for
end
your
up
dogs.
keeping her and giving away the kittens.
Because everybody wants kittens.
Yeah. Hey,
So
yeah,
that's-
we'll stick one in the mailbox to New Zealand.
So again, this is any advice on investments is strictly for entertainment purposes, and Steve and Scott are not using this as any kind of financial advice. But with all of the people that were adopting pets over COVID and stuff like that, my dog eats kittens, so it's a bad idea. Well, I've got to get the protein somehow.
And it is the Outback. Oh, no, you're not the Outback. You're in New Zealand. Sorry. I don't want to
Yeah.
insult you.
No, they have real good restaurants there, not Outback. But I forgot what I was saying.
I interrupted you.
What was I saying? Well, you don't know because you don't listen. To
I
what say,
never
so-
listen to you. Are you serious?
So you won't know. But yeah, so go for it.
So go ahead and do your closing
Your
speech.
cat. No, we're not ready to close yet.
We're not?
Got to finish the subject.
Okay.
So you don't have a name for the cat. So the first name up there is Penny the kitten.
Right.
So Penny's pregnant Penny, PP. Your cat's PP. And then where is that? Is that in the house or?
That is our great room. She is pretty much living in the, and here's the other cool thing. The first thing my wife said when she realized that I had let the cat in the house, she says, if it craps on the sofa, out it goes. So what I did not tell her is that after it had been in the house and eaten 2 full cans of cat food because it was starving, I knew it was going to have to go to the bathroom, and it was only in the great room. So I picked her up, pet her. She loves me. She lets me pick her up and pet her. She purrs and everything. Took her down by the litter box, put her on the ground by the litter box. She's looking up at me, and then you can see she's sniffing. Turns towards the open of the litter box, smells in the litter box, jumps in and used it right away. First time, boom.
Pretty good.
About 4 hours later, I decided to try it again. Picked her up, took her out, and went, and she went again. Now she goes all by herself.
That's
Totally
great.
radical.
That's great. But yeah, so it says right here, a female cat can get pregnant as young as 4 months old unless they have been spayed.
Yep.
No kidding. But spaying means taking out the uterus
Correct.
and the ovaries. That means taking it out.
Yep.
Wow. They can go into heat every 2 to 3 weeks.
Yep. They could have, I believe, 3 litters a year, or is it 4 litters a year?
I don't know, but it's 60 to 65 days.
Correct.
So they have kittens.
So it's 4 litters a year.
So,
But they usually don't get pregnant while they still have they're nursing their kittens, because I don't think they go into heat while they're nursing. But I'm not positive. It's a don't know show. Remember that.
Right. We don't know. We don't
So
know.
if you are curious, look it up yourself,
Because we don't know.
because we don't know.
So what kind of food do you feed her?
Regular cat food. We're using Blue Buffalo
Okay.
stuff. So
Not what I asked, but okay.
both
Moist cat food, dry
both-
cat food.
both canned and dry. Both.
See, that's a legit question.
Yep. And actually, we alternate. We use the blue and we use the Friskies because
Which poop smells worse? The wet cat food?
probably, yeah.
Which ones make your cat fart?
But honestly, here's what people don't realize. Unless the cat is having a digestive issue, the poop isn't as smell as you think it is. It's the urine that smells because it's highly
Oh no,
ammonium.
the urine is awful.
Yes.
But when they start farting,
Yeah.
oh man, no, thank you. Bad enough when dogs do it.
Yeah. It's
And whenever
We had
I'm
a dog
around,
that could clear the house. Oh my.
whenever I'm around, the dogs always do it. The
It's
dog's
always the
farting
dog.
again.
And you don't even have a dog. Oh,
Dog's
you do,
farting
yes, you
again.
do, but I know you have a dog.
The dog's farting again.
That's right.
So with that note, I want to ask you if this is a good or bad decision. So thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. I've been remiss on posting.
Me too.
So I've got, both of us we did not get the memo where everybody in the world is not working.
Right.
Scott
Because
and
we're
I-
working
Scott and I
overtime.
missed out. We're working.
I'm
still
doing
trying
10 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week,
I
except
don't
sometimes like
get
today.
it. I don't know how these people are not working. I don't
know.
understand. Like I said, Scott and I missed the meeting. Somebody knows when they're going to have the next meeting so we can catch up and find out how these people are surviving. I don't know. I mean, they just don't come to work. I don't know if it's mental health. I mean, I know the world's mental health has just gone in a dumper. So please, please, please look out for somebody. Talk to people, let people talk to you. You talk to people, get it off your chest. It's crazy. It's a bad world out there for mental health right now. And in the United States, we are terrible at taking care of mental health. So
yes, we are.
I see this getting worse before it gets better. So please take care of each other. Remember, you can't choose the people around you. So choose the people around you. I forget how that goes. There's a saying there somewhere. I just don't remember.
You can't choose your relatives.
No. It's something about somebody. You can't change the people who are around you. So change the people who are around you.
You can't change the people around you. So change the people around you.
Around you. Yeah.
Yeah. It's saying the same thing, but it means something completely
there
different.
It is. Yeah. There it is. So I got it. Ha!
Yay!
So cool. So thank you for the Purple Heart. Appreciate that. And I want you to live every day. And we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
And go down there to whathappened.world. And hopefully we'll get that webpage fixed or find somebody who can help us with our webpage because we suck.
Crazy. And don't you step amazing.